Okay. I am going to speak super, super, super loud, and I'm even going to deal with the heat. I have shut off my AC because I've been hearing some of my recordings, and I'm terribly disappointed because I always bitch about my microphone, but now I'm going to bitch about it even more because this microphone, clearly not the best, and clearly I do got to get my shit together and buy a new one because when I hold it like this, I've heard the recordings. They're not that loud. I literally have to hold it like my mouth facing the like what the shit. So it's gotten to that point. I am dealing with heat. So wish my hair good luck. I recently got it did, so humidity. But let me see if I can speak quickly so I can shut this off and then go back to my AC. So I wanted to talk about Kanye. What's going on? And I'm not going to be one of those people that it's like, what's going on? What's with his mental illness? Oh my God. I support. Prayers up. What? That is so highly disrespectful. Can you imagine if like, let's say you're at a party and you're drunk or something and you go on some rant and all your friends or strangers are like, hey, what's up with that guy? Like, I could see if you hate Kanye and you talk like that. Okay. But it's a lot of fans and a lot of celebrities like, hey guys, mental illness isn't a joke. If I was him, which I would be fuming, because do you know how that must feel that you want to get a point across and then when you do, people label you as like a nut job? And what's most surprising, his family has now jumped on the bandwagon, but this isn't new because last time they convinced him to get committed because what did he do at a concert? Oh my God, I'm starting to sweat. Ugh. Don't put on the AC. Okay. He was at a concert, one of his concerts, and what did he say that was so cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? He said that he would have voted for Trump, and he was mad at Jay-Z for not paying attention to him. Can you believe that? Everybody watch out, take off that Trump hat, or you will be committed. Like, the absurdity in that... What was wrong with the ranting? Like, let's put things into context. Isn't that what comedians do all the time and they get paid for it? Somebody might say, well, he's not a comedian. Right. But if I have this stage and I'm singing and I'm tired and I'd like to talk in between songs, I'm fucking gonna do so. He's not the first or the last who does that at their concerts. They do speak to the audience, and he was ranting to his fans. If I'm going to rant to somebody, it's going to be my fans because I'm going to think my fans have my back. If anything, after that episode, I don't know if he was committed because he was supporting Trump or it was like he spoke against Jay-Z. Oh, ya tu sabe. Watch out. The Illuminati. I don't know. I better watch myself as I speak. Next. Let's not talk about that anymore. But yeah, again, put things into context. So here he goes again. He goes into one of his rants, and for Kim, I don't know, watch me come in his defense, and then, you know, they get all chummy again, and he's like, oh, white people talking shit. But seriously, it was kind of like a backhanded compliment what she was saying, like, oh, he's such a genius. He just suffers from bipolar disorder. I think that's the word for this podcaster thingamajig that I'm doing. Context. What did he say? He said, in a lot of people's opinion, a whoopsie about Harriet Tubman. What else? I know. Yes, he started crying and freaking out because he thought that he almost had the pregnancy terminated of North. And that got to him and he got emotional. That's a mental health issue? I mean, really, think about it. If I'm on stage and I talk about my dog, and you can't compare a dog to a human, the level of love, yeah, but not the value. I mean, I just feel it's not right. But if I ever get into talking too much about my dog, I will look like you'd have to lock me up and put me in an insane asylum. And it's not that far-fetched. Like, look what happened to Orlando Bloom. He recently lost his dog, and you could see that he was torn up about it. You know, that's your little buddy. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm going to start wailing. But, yeah. You're going to start locking up people because they have emotions. To me, that's not mental illness. That's being vulnerable and open. And it's sad that we're in a society where we prefer the charlatans, the liars, the charmers. You guys rather be lied to. Somebody have a great facade, look all put together, instead of having somebody be honest. Honestly, I accept people that are a little brash and are a little brute and are a little blunt, because at least you know what you're getting. Like when people bitch about that I was gonna say Donald Twat. I didn't mean that. Donald Trump. It's funny how they crack on people when they say whoopsies when they're talking to the camera, and then they're like, oh, they really meant something else. I kind of believe it when they mess up, because sometimes you feel so animated and excited talking to the camera that you do mess up. But anyways, people complain that, oh, he does all these tweets and what the heck, he should not tweet so much. Don't you want to know what the leader of the world is thinking about? That's actually a good thing. The fact that people are like, no, he shouldn't do it so much. I kind of want to know what's on his mind. Isn't that of utmost importance? Seriously. So, yeah. And this poor guy is being persecuted. And again, like, where's the loyalty? Where's the loyalty? In my other podcast thingamajiggy, I had spoken how Brian Callen deleted all of Crystalia's pictures. I'm not condoning what Crystalia did. No, we're not going to twist things. But I'm saying for his friend to like erase him is like, I believe in loyalty. Not that you should have loyalty towards someone who's bad. I'm saying it's too much of a complex situation. You know, when like let me not say, I don't want to get into my shit too early because I have it all like in my mind of what I'm going to talk about. But I'm just saying, again, especially if my spouse does something fucked up, I'm not going to get on social media and be like, oh, sorry for his behavior. I'm going to like, no, that's between me and him and whatever doctor or whatever we got to figure out. So I don't like how she was like trying to excuse his behavior but still calling him a genius. Like, I don't even think he did anything that out of the ordinary. How can you not cry when you're talking about such a personal subject matter? Like, seriously. And his tweets are a little off, and a lot of people are thinking, hey, what's up with his mental stability? When it comes about tweets, dude, I'm going to show you this. I know it's a joke. I'm just saying, when we're paying attention to tweets, what the fuck is he really doing that's so like outlandish? It's like I'm fed up. I'm fed up, damn it. I'm going to be like that guy, leave Britney Spears alone. I'm going to start doing that. Leave Kanye West alone. But even like people were trying to dog Britney, and because when she shaved her head, they were like, oh, she's not mentally stable. Amber Rose has a shaved head. But when Britney did it, everybody was more satisfied when she put on the act. That's what, nobody likes the realness. Nobody likes to see people fluctuate with their feelings and personalities. It's not always like a condition. It could be just people being open. It's like we're not allowed to be open nowadays. Like her shaving her head was like the beginning of like, oh my God, she has mental issues. It could be liberating. And again, why were we persecuting her? We accepted her again when literally you knew she had short hair, but she literally had to wear a wig, blonde extensions for us to be like, yay, we got Britney back. Because she looked aesthetically pleasing for us. But maybe she wanted to walk around in her own fucking bald head, but she couldn't because her kids would be taken away from her. Like, what are we doing to these celebrities? Like, we want them to look a particular way, and then we bitch when they get into their truth. Make it make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look at Kylie Jenner. She clearly has body dysmorphia, and some of you guys might be like, nah, but seriously, look at Whitney Cummings. You could tell that she's had work done on her face, but she still looks like Whitney Cummings, right? Who else? Lady Gaga. You could tell that she's thinned out her nose, sure fixed her eyes, whatever. They just tend to look more polished, more smooth in the face. But Lady Gaga still looks like Lady Gaga if you look at old pictures of her. So they still look like themselves. They just like tweak themselves, which I can't wait to do. I can only dream. But Kylie, the fact that the family has supported that she says she's had no work done, just like some lip fillers, and she'll take off her makeup and she swears she looks like how she originally looked. No, she's had like eyebrow lifting, like eyelid situations going on where they've fucked with the eyelids, so they're more like, sultry looking. They go down, not so much. The fuller lips, the butt injections, the tit injections or implants, the hip. Hello? Does anybody want to Google body dysmorphia? She does not even resemble who that person used to look like. She's like one of those Ken and Barbie people. You know, those people that like are famous for making themselves over. But notice how nobody says that's a mental illness. You know what? Everybody's confirmed her low self-esteem, where she wasn't pretty, and once to society standards, clearly, where she felt compelled to do all this stuff on her, and now she has more followers, she has all this money, so society confirmed to her, yeah, you do gotta look and act a particular way to be accepted, which is sad, but society is basically so hypocritical because they're like, be you. And then when people like Kanye is like, this is me, they're like, no, you're crazy. And it's also more offensive that the Kardashian clan is saying that he's nutso because, again, a family of theirs definitely has a problem, but it's not addressed because, hey, she looks great, right? But again, there's work when you do where you still look like yourself, and then there's work when you don't look like yourself. That is the definition of body dysmorphia. Google's it, okay? And Kim should address her own family instead of addressing this guy that, at least being honest, again, as much as you guys don't like it, wouldn't you prefer to know what's up than to not know what's up? Rob Kardashian? I hate that I'm messing with this family, but because it's not what I wanted to do, but I just really was disappointed of how things are being handled with Kanye. But Rob Kardashian is a freak. I mean, when he got in a fight with Black China, he posted naked pictures of her online. Because of Rob, I know the color of Black China's nips. It's not what I want to know, guys. I didn't want to know, guys. But it was on my Instagram feed. All right, maybe not. Maybe I followed the hashtags and went down the rabbit hole. But I got to see her nips. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. That's some vindictive psycho shit. Like, what guy does that? The immaturity and emotional intelligence level is like, what is that? But yet, Kanye crying because his little baby girl almost got aborted. That's crazy. Or what's the crazy part? What he said about Harriet Tubman? Because people always say, you know, they have a lot of people. Some people think the earth is flat. A lot of people have their own opinions. We're not locking up those people. So why should he be put on some hold, committed? I know what people are going to say. Oh, because, you know, it was impulsive. It was out of the blue. Was it? To me, out of the blue is if you're playing Candyland with kids at a family function and you throw the board game to the side and you're like, you're winning, you're not supposed to win, and you freak out at some kids. That's a little outlandish. But if you're giving a speech and throughout the speech you bring up a sentimental topic and you happen to cry about it, as hysterical as it may be, given the context, like if he's crying over paper clips, you might be like, oh shit. But he's crying about his own child. Because he brought up the subject of abortion, and that is a hot topic in the political forums or spectrums or blah, 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 blah. So yeah, he did need to bring that subject up because it's part of his thing that he will be just addressing. So yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't even make sense what's going on. So yeah, who are the real crazies? Like, if we look at that family as a whole, I'm not going to continue talking about other family members because I ain't stupids. Like, I'm leaving that, I'm not going to talk about Caitlyn. I'm not going to go there. I'm definitely not going to talk about Chloe. We're calling Kanye delusional. Okay. I will not be talking about her because I'm scared of her. So it's not gonna do it. So that's my little rant. I hope I spoke loud enough into this dumb microphone. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I wanted to talk about a few other things and then I'm outies. Yeah, what's up with the Glee curse? Dun dun dun. Very serious subject matter, but I am not the only one who's mentioned this and needs to be addressed, peeps. It's so sad how she passed away, truly heartbreaking. But it also can't be denied that it's not a little creepy. A lot of people have mentioned it online, so I'm not such a crazy conspiracy theorist, but I have said on other posts how, like, I think I'm intuitive and funny. So I was already thinking this, so I was pleased when other crazy nut jobs were thinking about it online too, because I'm like, oh thank God. But yeah, what's up with the Glee curse? Already 3 people from Glee. Oh my God, and look what somebody posted online. You ready? You ready? Watch. Where's the play button? I'm trying, guys. Bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song. Did you guys hear that? Are you scared? Because I am. I mean, it's so heartbreaking what happened to her. No words. But on a serious note, the rest of the cast members, they should burn their IDs, dye their hair, cut their hair, put a disguise on, move to another country, and lose all contact with friends and family. Because if there is a Glee curse out there, they should be terrified. I wonder if another one of them has thought about it. Like, you know, they probably think about it and they're like, yeah, whatever. But just in case, bro, do it. Like, who's ever left over, save yourselves. Like, and what's even freakier, she was found on the anniversary of the death of the other former Glee guy that died. I think his name was Corey. Like, it's all so sad. But take heed, guys. Let's not ignore the signs. Like, again, are conspiracy people crazy? But it's like we're trying to make something out of Kanye when there are real issues out there and there are real signs, but we're trying to make what is that thing? A hill out of a molehill. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not saying it right. But we're trying to make something out of nothing, and the things that are something we're trying to ignore. I'm just saying, maybe we should pay attention to this Glee curse. Let's track it. Somebody start doing a TikTok thingamajig. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, and also the Goya shit. That's something that's really annoying me too. Why? Because I'm Latinas. Okay? Oh, should I not say that? Should I say I'm Latinxes? Right? Is that... I love how that's a thing that the privileged peeps are trying to make it a thing, and us Hispanics were like so unbothered. Like, clearly we are, because that came up, the Latinx thing came up in 2014. You do realize it's hardly being used. We're just like, whatever. Just call me Latin. Yeah. But what's up with the Goya thing? You know what really annoyed me about that? That the people that wanted people to boycott it don't eat it. Because you know how I know this boycott is a millennial whitey thing? Oh my God, I shouldn't talk like that, but fuck it. Because you know, abuela and mommy, no way in hell you're gonna tell them, don't go get in the cans for dinner tonight. You gonna say that to your abuela? Oh, she's gonna fucking hit you with the chancleta, I know that. You do know Latin people are extra appreciative that the CEO of Goya supported the president, because Latin people know that they don't have that privilege in their country. Some of them do, but most of them don't. So even if they were to disagree with him, they're just like, shit, he's getting to say A, B, and C, and he's not getting thrown in jail. Because like in Venezuela, if you say whatever, you get thrown in jail. Cuba was really bad. But y'all don't know that. You just see this, that like here in America, we do this, and that. But you're not seeing that people from other countries, they actually might be appreciative. That they're like, look, this guy has freedom of speech. So even if they agreed with him or not, Hispanics are like, I'm going to make my arroz con gandules y ya. I know there's other Hispanic brands, but you can't tell mommy to like, she just worked a 12-hour shift to go looking through the bodega for like the right can of food because y'all are upset. No, it's also rude and offensive because these canned foods, it's quick to cook, and you know I'm a fan of canned foods. I've voiced my opinion before. I stopped talking to a guy over that. I mean, he stopped talking to me over that because I ate canned foods. I didn't go to Whole Foods, but I don't eat fresh food. It's an economical thing, but anywho, what was I gonna say? But yeah, it's offensive to tell somebody to buy a higher priced food because it doesn't fit your agenda. It's inexpensive and it's yummy food, and you can make it easily. Come on, let them eat cake. Let them have Goya. Stop. Let's just chill for a sec and put all these things into perspective and stop sending people to the funny farm, telling people to not buy this. Like, it's all about freedom, right? But we're bossing people now more than ever. Nope. So I am done with my rants. I bid you adieu, and I shall be back. This was fun. All right.